right now. Just keep an eye on him, that's all. So my thing is to stay active. But I'm looking at this here because my body started making noises. But then I was looking at TV with my nephew. We're just chilling, just watching TV. And he's looking at me like, Uncle Keith. I'm like, yeah, what's up? Is that your eyes making that noise? Oh my God, I'm losing lubrication too. My thing is like, I don't want to just go out like just, no, I don't. I just want to end it where you just die. I mean, I'm going to do cruise ships. I've been doing some cruise ships lately. And the thing is, I see a lot of older people, they don't want to stay in the senior homes, so they go get cruise ships. And they just stay on cruise ships for the month. They just ride, that's it.
Nice.
So you see, it's like, that's all they do. And you get these old, and the one thing I tell people on cruise ship, do not watch, you get two TV channels, that's Fox News and MSNBC. Do not watch any news while on this cruise. Because good and well, if this ship is sinking and somebody's going to be like, help me, I'm like, no, I know what channel you watch, the hell with you. It's true. I'm like, you see a whole ship just separate one another. I'm like, no, man. But my thing is, you get older, next thing you know, your body starts making any noises. But then you ever fell when you got older? You ever look at that when you fall, you fall slower? You ever notice that? Yeah, you never notice that? You give it time, you'll fall. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. I kid you not. I fell one day, and it was the trippiest thing. So for those of you, if you pass 55, as a kid, you can run around, you jump up, you're like, ooh, I hope nobody saw me. Then all of a sudden, it happened when I fell. I was coming in, I came in from church, and I tripped, and I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm going down. I cannot believe I'm actually falling right now. Is it something I said in church? I cannot believe it right now. And I'm just leaning, and I was like, oh my God, I saw the coffee table in my mind. I was like, move your head. Okay, move your head. And I'm still going down. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot believe I'm actually falling. And I'm still going. It's like, I'm like, ah. And I'm like, is this going to hurt? And I hit my head, pow. And I'm laying there on the ground like, oh my God, I cannot believe I've just fallen. And I really don't want to get up right now. I really don't. And I'm laying there with my eyes closed, and then all of a sudden I thought to myself, I'm like, okay, I can't lay here forever. I opened my eyes up, I looked, I'm like, oh hell, I got to get up. The cat's looking at me. The cat's not gonna eat me alive tonight. So I roll over, you gotta roll over, and then you gotta kind of back it up. You gotta back it up, you gotta find a chair, an ottoman, a stool, then you gotta start working your way up, then you get up to a point, then you stop, and then you rest. Get your little breathing, you start going up again, you get your second space, you're like, oh my God, I cannot believe I just fell in the house. Then when I fully got standing up, I started thinking to myself, I'm like, oh, what was I getting ready to do? And then I remember, it's like, oh, I was getting ready to go lay down. That's what that was all about. It's gonna happen, you guys. It's gonna happen. I'm just saying. And it's like, you ever just go to a church? When I moved to a neighborhood, I went to a church once. Not once, but it's like, once. The reason I went to a church once, I went to this church, and churches have changed because now they got Venmo, they got PayPal, they got an ATM in the lobby, they got, tap, however you want to pay. The preacher's like, you need to do your offering. I'm like, oh, I got his credit card. It's okay, I got Square. I'm like, no, dude. Because they don't even do the eulogies right. I'm in there, I didn't know the guy, but I knew of the guy, and they're like, I was trying to say, we really miss this guy. He was a pillar to the community. He had several kids. He was just really good. And I'm thinking, that's not the wrong dude. Let's look in the casket, because I don't think it's the guy that we know. The guy I know was a crackhead, and he got holes all over the place. So this can't be the same. Let's look in the casket. So I'm just saying they lie a lot. And I'm like, just tell the truth when you do a eulogy, man. That's just my logic. Open the Bible up. He's like, they don't do Bibles anymore. They do the tablet. Yeah. I'm watching this dude. He's going like this here. We're going to turn our Bibles to Corinthians. Like, I don't think so. I think you poking on Facebook. That's what I think you're doing right now. Because it froze up on him. He's like, ma'am, can you go ahead and read from Corinthians? I'm thinking, if you ain't got a good connection on the internet, I don't think you got a good connection with God. I'm just saying. Okay. There's some thoughts that kind of crossed my mind, man. Oh, that for me? Oh, okay. Okay. No, it's just, you never know, guys. You just always got to enjoy life and make the best of it. And to everybody that you meet, be nice to them. Because we're all going to die. We're all going to die. No need to rush to death. No need to speed up to death. No need. Because I worked at a funeral. Let me put it this way. When I was married, the second time. When I was married, no, she was pissing me off, man. She was pissing me off. I don't know what her problem was. And I worked at a funeral home. You don't mess with a man who worked at a funeral home. I could dig the hole another foot. I kid you not. She pissed me off. I'm like, I come home sometimes. I'm like, let me cook for you. I'm like, how is it? She's like, pretty good. I'm like, damn, not enough. All right, so. But she would just do things. And I'm just, what is her problem? So my thing is, because I would walk around. Well, I was a family service counselor, so I would get people on my cart. We would drive around the funeral home. And like, is there any area that you guys would like to look at? And you're like, oh, by the bushes back there. Okay, yeah, I take you back by the bushes. Yeah. And you're like, oh, that's really nice. Ladies looking at it, she's loving it. Oh, we can put an urn here, or we can use a what's that? You can use a bench here and things like that. And the guy's like, well, how much is it? I was like, it's $3,500 for this spot. He's like, it's kind of expensive. So my mind and my energy directed towards her. And I looked at her and I was like, so what's it gonna take for me to get you in that today? I also used to sell cars. I wasn't thinking when I said that. So I'm just saying there's just certain things that you gotta be able to enjoy life. So I don't have that second wife anymore because she irritated the heck out of me. And I don't understand. Some people just don't like to be happy, man. Some people just always want to have drama. Like you guys, how long you been married?
Long time.
30 years. 30 years. See, 30 years. I give 30 years. Both of my marriages is 3 years. 3 years. That's all I was good for. 3 years. That's you. How long you been married, sir?
45.
45. I give you a clap for 45.
I'll clap to you too, though. 3 years.
No, dude, you need to go at least 10. 3 is like still getting to know each other. And then, because she didn't know I did a lot of stuff. She's like, I didn't know you did that. I'm like, I know you did that. I'm like, you never sit down and shut up and listen. That's all I know. If you ever just shut your mouth one time, you might know that I can enunciate words. How about that? No, because you get to that. My parents were married like 49 years. I'm like, man, you get that kind of love. That's good because when you get to that point, that's where you need to be at. So it's like you got that support right there. You get somebody that you just y'all just battling on who can be the meanest or who can get the most money. Or man, you never. How many times I want to push her out the car? We should buy a Jeep with no doors. But I'm like, it's good. If you can stay married 45 years, I give nothing but props to that. Whenever I see any older couple hanging out, good. But I don't know why the senior community always has these STDs. What's going on with this? No, I mean Arizona. Arizona is like everything's happening on that old senior community. Because they're like everybody don't have time. It's like we're gonna die. Like, what you gonna do tonight? You don't waste time. You gotta have it. You gotta have it, man. See? So you just make the best of it. You married?
Yes.
Where's your wife?
At home.
Did she put you at the house, or did you just come?
With his son.
See, you talk about they don't swing here. Apparently, they do swing here because if she's at home with his son, she's at home with your son.
No, she's
Don't lie to me, man. Don't lie to me, bookworm. Don't lie to me.
Travel basketball.
It's like he's just call him bookworm. Look at this. He looks like he's so proper. He could just, like you said, is this the tax man? This is the tax man over here. We won't get on that part. No, guys. All I want to do is say, all you guys, I really appreciate it. I appreciate the comics back there. Thank you guys. I mean, really do appreciate you guys coming good, doing what they do, opening up. Funny guys. Keep supporting live comedy. Keep coming out and just enjoying laughter because it will add years to your life.
Amen.
It will add years. And thank you guys. So thank you. My name is Keith Ellis. And hopefully we can follow again. Have a very blessed night, guys. Thank you.